All right. Welcome, everybody, to what promises to be a freaking awesome night. I'm glad you guys are here. Full house at break time. First thing I want to do before we do anything else is to say a big thank you to Rolando. I want to say a big thank you to the entire Brago family, to Justin, to make this happen, to be able to bring Efren here, whatever this is. So a huge appreciation to them for having this. The other thing I'd like to do, obviously, is introduce the players. We're going to be playing on this fantastic table, which is like, it's got a mark on it right there. I got to make that go away. This Predator table that they have brought in here for Justin to be able to practice. It's bright light. This is what a lot of the events are played on now. So great to be able to have this and to showcase what we're going to have going on. So I'm going to introduce the players. The first player I'm going to introduce, I don't think anybody in this area that are here anyway, maybe on the live stream, but nobody here is unfamiliar with the first player I'm going to introduce. First time I laid eyes on him, he was actually playing an APA match down in Myrtle Beach. And I sat there after a few racks. I kind of looked over from where I'm sitting in my little spot, and I kind of went, okay, well, that's not going to last long. He's not going to be playing with us very much longer. Who knew that he was going to take his career to a whole different level. Justin Martin started playing here. Dad plays. A lot of friends here that you guys practice together and everything else. He then decided a couple of years ago to really take this seriously and really work on this game and see how far he could take it. And he is well on his way. Do not be surprised if he will end up winning a major tournament, maybe even a U.S. Open or World Championship in the future. He really works hard, and those of you who have come here to break time see him over there hitting balls, and it's pretty spectacular what he has accomplished in a short time. He is sponsored by Predator, and he is a local favorite, and I'd like you guys to give a huge round of applause to Justin Martin. On the spot.
You did, definitely. Thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without all of you guys' support, and thank you guys to the Grego family for just all of their support and allowing us to do this. Thank you, Efren and Rolando, for making it here. We're glad to have you.
All right, very good. Now, I don't even know where to start here. The first time I saw this guy was not at an APA event. I got to tell you a little side story, which is kind of fun. My ex-husband and I used to go on tour together. He was a professional player as well, Jimmy Mataya, and we were at an event 1985 in Houston, Texas. I was actually pregnant with my little girl at the time, about 8 months pregnant. I don't know why I was driving or flying around at 8 months pregnant, but I did, and played. And my husband gambled a little bit, maybe, just a little. And there was some dude named Cesar Morales that was in the tournament. Cesar Morales shows up, and the buzz was after the first match he played. It was 100 and some players in this tournament, and all the best players, the best hustlers. It was a real big hustling tournament. So anyway, he played one match, and Jimmy got the wind of this guy, Cesar Morales, and he said, yeah, right, like he's going to beat whoever it was. So he bet against him. Next round, Cesar Morales plays again. There ain't no way this guy's going to beat. So this went on match after match after match after match. So turns out Cesar Morales was AKA Efren Reyes. Oh. Efren was kind of starting to be known big time in the Philippines, already a bit of a hero over there. nobody really knew who Cesar Morales was. So he got through the whole tournament. And by the way, you owe me a car because we had to put our Cadillac up for sale after he went off. Because he went all the way and won his first tournament in the United States, the first tournament he played in. So that's a little backstory. First time I met Efren. We've been friends and known each other ever since. I don't think he needs a ton of introduction. If you know anything about billiards, if you've ever Googled billiards, been around billiards, you know that there is only one GOAT. And we have him in the house today. Efren has won over 100 titles, several world championships. He just recently, I think you won, what is it, 13 times at Derby City, I think you won? And he almost did it again last week, and at 68 years old, he came in third in the one pocket, and this man can still dab it, and wait till you get a load of his thinking and his stroke. Justin, you got your work cut out for you. How about the legendary Efren Reyes? This ought to be good. You got something to say?
You know, this is my problem, you know, because every time I climb in the front, I get nervous. Anyway, I would like to invite me here in a Breaktime Billiards from the owner and Justin Martin and all his staff. Thank you very much.
Very good. All right. All right, Justin, you owe me $10 because I made him nervous for you before you started. Anyway, I want to thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys enjoy the treat that's about to happen. So, have fun, guys.
If they want.
All right, so the race.
Filipino rules.
Filipino?
Yes.
Jump,
No jump. Just for you.
no break in the middle.
Oh, buddy. Come on.
Said for a long time, but
this popular ball is going to be strong. Great shot there. Got a shot inside, I believe, number 2 ball. Holding it there for this lead. The way these balls are lying, just a tough spot here on this big hinge.
Singer. Karaoke.
Balls on the break. You have a lead. No shot. Definitely, yeah. Usually without. I think the billiard is possible. What else did you do? Oh, yeah, one more. Bet on anybody making this. Turn this up for it. Behind the board. All right, great opportunity here, obviously, for Efren to tie this up. Also, they confident. Great for North to draw that here. Four around the set six balls. Mind having a match on. Like that. It didn't come off as much as he wanted. I think this was an automatic.
Testing 1, 2. We got it.
All right, we got the technical difficulties worked out, I think. So we got some audio. Justin's just taking charge here early on. He knows you don't want to make too many mistakes playing the GOAT, Efren Reyes. It's pretty cool to have it here. We're at Breaktime Billiards in Wilmington, North Carolina, and unfortunately, we haven't had any major events down in this part of the country here for a while. So to be able to have someone like Efren Reyes come in, I mean, the treat of having a good player in your area like Justin is fun. You can just kind of sit back and watch and learn. Justin's also given some lessons around here for some of the players. I've taken advantage of that. But to be able to have somebody like Efren, that if you know anything about pool, you've obviously, you haven't, followed his career, and if not, you can just Google him and read a little bit about the over 100 tournaments that he's won. Thank you, George. Can't make a ball. That was perfect for you. Make a ball. You made a ball once in a while. All right. Looks like Efren's going to get back on the table here. The question is, what kind of a shot is Justin going to leave him? We talked about earlier that before the audio was working, how Justin has just recently got back from over 4 weeks in the Philippines. Nice shot, just right behind it. It's almost frozen behind. That's going to be a tough kick, but if anybody can handle this, it's the magician, Efren Reyes. There's multiple videos out there on YouTube. Some of the most amazing kick shots this guy comes up with. Oh, Justin may not like this. If that freezes on the rail, excuse me. You can play that game. So Justin really had, it's one of those where you just go in the trenches and just play pool all day long. There's some great players over there that have never even been to the United States. So you can match up against some of the greatest players in that part of the world. And they all obviously emulate Efren. You
You can see when you go to the Philippines how many of them have that slip stroke. Very different than the American players, very different than the European snooker background players that are more kind of, I don't want to say mechanical, but comparatively to the way Efren plays, it's not even the same ballpark. I don't know how he's going to hit this. I don't know. He might be able to might have to shoot a masse unless he wants to go to the short rail. That 8 ball being in the way. Hi, Victoria. Oh, he's going 2 rails. Avoid the 6. Yeah. Oh, nice try. Nice try. And there's Joey Bunakani, one of our better players here in the Wilmington area. 7-9 in APA, if you guys do play it, and he can really play. He's got a beautiful family, 2 kids, works as a police officer, helps out here at break time, late evening sometimes, but his dream is to become a professional player. Oh, that was surprising. He's just laughing. He's been doing that the whole match. His whole career, pretty much, since I saw him first time, 1985. The 5-7 being where they are, he just figured, you know what, I might as well go for the 10 now. All right, we'll see what he's going to do here as far as getting on the 3 ball. He can glance off the 6, or if he's just going to stop it there and shoot the combo. I don't think the 3 goes past the 9. Not according to plan. Again, the 5-7 is tough. That backwards angle really is very difficult to judge the combination. So see what he's going to do. If he's going to try to roll this up, get behind the 4. He's going to go for the side. Nice shot. Not getting any easier though. He could just roll up behind the 7. 4 ball up into the 5. Try to freeze the cue ball on the side rail. No, he's going for it. All right. Figured out a good shot at the 5 there, and he knows Efren's got a lot of work to do here. This distance of the table's really tight. I'm not sure. Are they 4-inch pockets, 4 1/4? 4 1/4. No, try to go rail first there. You see the position he got on this 5 ball. Just jawed it a little bit. We'll see what Justin can do. Still a funky, little bit easier combination now than it was. Efren exceptionally good at 1 pocket. He just came back from the Derby City Classic, like we said at the top of the match. You can see there, a tight pocket boy. And he came in 3rd, 68 years old, and he came in 3rd in the 1 pocket. lost to Chohan in the semifinals, playing exceptionally well, beat Alex Pagalayan on the way in the quarterfinals. He has won different parts of they have different, they have 10 ball, 9 ball, 1 pocket, and so different disciplines at the Derby City Classic, and he's won it 13 times. 13 times. Most people don't even have a career of 13 years, even in billiards. I mean, to stay on top of your game for that long, most players have a few years where they shine. It's a tough game to stay on top for that many years. We'll see if he even goes for the combo here. No great safety. I don't think he can hit the right side of the 5 ball even to play a cross bank safe or a bank. Sometimes you just got to go for the tough one. Did he get a little lucky there? 7 ball. I don't know if it goes by the 8 or not. If it does, it's real close. Efren needs to get something going, obviously. It's early in the match, still 4 games to 1 in a race to 15. Anything can happen from here, but at some point you got to get going. Nice. Cue ball just died right there, perfectly straight in, right where he wants to be on the 7. All right, back in action again. The goat is within 2, so it's 4 games to 2. Well, we had technical difficulties. I was telling a story, but I did clear with Efren if he was okay about me talking about it, because it still makes him laugh too. We were on playing a world championship in Europe, and we were on our back on the flight, I believe, from Germany back to the States, and somebody talked him into getting some false teeth, and he was not a big fan, did not like it whatsoever. And so he decided on the plane about halfway over there, he took them and put them in the pocket, in a napkin in the back of the seat, and left them there. Somebody said, "Oh my God, Efren." No, he says, "I don't want them anymore. I'm done with it." So he just left them there. I keep thinking about the people cleaning the plane, finding a whole set of teeth in there. So we got a good laugh out of that. Got a great sense of humor. Efren is an incredible, intelligent person. He plays chess like you wouldn't believe. Don't get in a chess. Don't let him talk you into a chess match for any money anyway. Incredible career. And then there's this kid here who is just at the beginning of his, and got a chance to take this game too. I don't know if that 3 ball passes or if he's going to go for the 9 right now. It's a very makeable run out. So it's kind of a decision. If he's got a full pocket, if you only have a piece of this pocket, they're already tight enough. He may go ahead and go for the combo. We'll see. Looks like he's playing the 3-ball though. Nope, there it goes. You know, I don't really realize the dedication it takes. What did I do? Did I put the wrong one on there? I did, didn't I? That was nice of me, I thought. You don't realize the dedication it takes. Pool is no different, obviously, than any other game, any other sport. When you're not improving your game or practicing, somebody else is. So between doing drills for hours and hours and hours, traveling around, matching up, it's like it pretty much becomes your life. And so Justin going over to the Philippines for 4 weeks is just, it's going to be interesting to see what is done for his game. I know he did really well, had a big match against Oscar Dominguez, who has been a multiple-time Mosconi Cup participant for the United States, and Justin pulled it off at a little bit of a weight, but he beat him straight up. Played great. So those kind of confidence builders is what you need, because the game is there. There's not a shot on the table that Justin hasn't made. The question is, you got to do it all the time. And with that, you need confidence to be able to do that. And this is looking good here. You could play this a bit of left spin, come around 2 rails. I want to get on the correct side of this 4-ball. Oh, perfect. Perfect to just draw it back. It's just a speed shot here to get an angle on the 5. That's one thing I suggest to people a lot. I don't care what your level is, always try to figure out where's the cue ball going, and pick an exact spot you want to be, not a general area. If you pick a general area, then if you miss that general area, then it's going to be the wrong angle. So if you get, the more precise you get, then the space of mistake, I don't know, I'm losing a word here, but you want to be able to find, you want to really zero in on an exact spot. So if you miss it, at least you're going to have some kind of an angle on it. It's funny, I forgot my words again. I'm talking too much Swedish lately. We've got a great crowd in here. Fun to see. No seats really available. We got people standing up at the bar area looking down. And it's fun to be able to see Justin playing at this level. You know, a little nervous. You're playing one of the greatest, probably the greatest player that ever played the game. I know he's not at his peak anymore, but by playing a legend, you want to make sure that you perform and show up, and he sure is. A little nudge there he didn't want on that 8-ball, but he should be fine. Got the luxury of the 9-ball being in the center of the table, so got 6 pockets to choose from to play position. Beautiful. Nice little drag shot here, 9 on the side. He played in the corner. Nice shot. I love the speed that Justin is playing with now. Sometimes I feel like Justin gets so serious about it and it takes too long, thinks about it too long. I love the tempo that he's playing with right now. You don't have to play fast by any means, but moving around the table like an athlete kind of gets your heart pumping, and you can slip into the zone where the table all of a sudden starts looking like it's a 5 foot, 4 foot table. Pockets look huge. I think this is really going to serve him well in the long run. Solid break again. One ball is looking good. Perfect position. Oh, he didn't make anything. I thought I heard a ball drop. I was snookered here by Justin. Let's see if Efren can put it together here. That 2-ball go in? Past the 10, I'm not sure. Uh-oh. I think he came a little too far. We could have seen a kind of a ticky-tick shot here, hitting thin on the 2-ball with a lot of left spin coming in the 10, but he got a little too far to even try it, I think. Or he could hit almost straight on it and follow. We'll see here if he tries the ticky-tick shot. Super thin hit, a lot of left spin. No, he went for it. Oh, did he cut in? Oh, nice try. He had that coming. A little bit of a break there. Gonna be interesting to see what Justin comes up with here. He could go to the side rail between the 9 and 3. Try to get a full hit. Cue ball can hit there, and the 2 can go up towards the center of the table. Try to get snookered behind the 3-ball. I think he can just get by the 3 to make it happen. Or even hit it thin. 1 rail to the side, hitting the 2-ball thin, and cue ball's going to come up. 2-ball's going to head over by the 5. Depends how much he can hit out of it. Oh, he's sitting right on it. That was a tall order right there. That was a tough shot. That's a good shot right there. Held the cue ball just right for the 4. I remember the IPT match that Efren played years ago. There was one against Mike Siegel. And that was called King of the Hill. That was kind of it was more or less an exhibition match. Mike is one of the players that's also been referred to as the GOAT. It was kind of a GOAT championship. It was in 2005, the King of the Hill eight-ball shootout, and Efren won. I think it was 8-0 and then 8-5 for the $200,000 first prize. That was a great event. All of us who are in the Hall of Fame, we all got $30,000 just for showing up. We never had to hit a ball. So that was one of our favorite look backs. The tour didn't make it, but it was pretty incredible. And then a year or two later, remember, Efren won, beat Rodney Morris in the championship and won $500,000, and that still stands today as the highest paid first place ever in billiards. So this man has won his fair share. All right, back in action again. We'll see if Efren can find his spot on the table to break from. He was trying to move it around a little bit to get some action on the balls. We're all the way to the side. He started out in the center of the table almost. All right, need something to happen here. Well, made a ball. No shot on the 2 ball, I don't think. Definitely can hit it. I don't think he can cut it in though, so looks like he's gonna have to go defense. Oh, he was able to make it. Check this out. Perfectly going into that 8-ball. Great shot. He's on the... Not sure if he can roll down the cue ball here to get on the 4. May have to punch it out. Perfect speed. Perfect speed. All right, coming out for the 5. Beautiful speed control right now. Look out, Justin. He may have found his groove here. I can speak from experience. At a certain point in your life, you don't spend as much time on the table, so that the shot making gets tougher and tougher, especially on a tight 9-foot like this. Your touch, too, can be a little bit off by not putting the hours on the table that you normally do when everything seems so easy and the pockets look big. I don't care who you are. If you don't spend the time on the table, then it's going to hurt. Come out for the side. Oh, came up short. I just kind of died there on the rail. I thought he had enough power on to get across. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful run out there. Efren says, I ain't done yet. I love that about pool, that you can have a career. He started playing around the age of 5. He was living with his uncle who had a pool room. So he would sleep on top of the pool table, but he would hit balls. And now Efren at 68, and he's still playing great quality pool. He's not done yet. His heyday was obviously in his 20s, 30s, 40s, and even his 50s. But again, at some point, you know, you're not dying to spend 10 hours a day on the table. And the problem is somebody else is. Pushing out here, he's left an edge of the 2 ball, just enough for Justin to be able to clip it. He's got a few blockers there where he can play a safe snooker. The scary part about this, if you don't pull out the snooker, you're going to leave an easy shot or an easy jump if you're leaving the 2 ball right in front of the pocket. He's looking to get behind the 8. Oh, that was a pretty major mistake. Again, shout out to our referee, Joey Bunakani, who's here. I thought he was going to be able to do something and help there, but racking the balls and making sure everything is right on. Justin's dad is there. He's talking to Joey. Father is here. Kind of got Justin started in playing pool, as far as I know. Is that true? Jason got him started playing pool, right? Yeah. I've got Alex and Kathy Goodman are here, along with Jim Grago and Kathy. And Alan have helped Justin a lot. A lot of people in Wilmington have really gotten behind this kid and believe in him and supported him in different ways. So they've been sweating every ball here. My grandson left. I think he went bowling. It's a little too quiet for me. I don't get it. Oh, yes. He's sitting at the bar? Or nice. Hey, Efren Reyes is coming alive, people. Look out. Okay, he's going to dig here with some left spin and go all the way around. The low part of the, don't hit this with high. There you go, beautiful. Excuse me. There's the Efren we know. I said enough of that crap, young kid. I'm still here. And the score is 6-5, and Justin is going to take a break. So we're going to take a quick break as well.
Folks, we're going to take a flavor break.
And we'll be right back.
Joe, you're doing a good job.
Huh?
Always great motivation from you.
I know. I know, he's so cute. He texts like he texted me. Oh God. I would never be a ref in a million years, but I would.
Whatever Efren Reyes.
That's
Water right there. Thank you so much. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm like, don't shit right here. Don't shit right here. Yeah. I asked him before. I said, you guys want the wood rack? And you want the there was even a predator rack and there's a delta rack. Like, I want to use it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's why I love it. Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean it's an experience. I'm moving. I'll never be able to. Yeah, it's awesome. Probably never. Well, I mean, like, 'cause I was gonna work it anyway, and I was like, who's your ref? And Jim's like, nobody. I was like, yeah.
A lot of the refs out are
That's what I'm saying.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Justin was playing a match, and the guy he was playing was state.
Yeah, he's just intense here. Yeah, with Harder Park in. I know who that is. I beat him 9-2 in Ohio. He was with the Jesus. Yeah, he was part of it. Yeah. I seen he was a ref. Oh, really? Jesus did? Oh, Ricardo, he from the ref?
They replaced him because they were like, look back at it.
They live in Charlotte. Together. Yeah, that's why he went to Charlotte. Good buddy? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, right out of the playbook.
all right, guys.
All right, we'll see if
Okay, you have to break.
we'll see if this keeps going there. Justin just says, "Okay, stop all this. You got to break from the middle." He says. Efren didn't even acknowledge him and just stepped up and said, "Yeah, too late to make rules now, kid." Oh, it just died on him. Did he get there? Yeah, he got there. We'll see if he can just bump into the 7 a little bit and get a shot on the 4 in the side. Perfect. I mean, perfect. Boy, he's got that smooth, that stroke is just the prettiest thing when it's, I mean, when he's on, the most effortless, smooth follow through. One thing you guys can really pay attention to, how he stays down, he stays with it. One thing I don't think I've ever seen him do is jump up. Oh, that was not exactly what he wanted. You have to roll it in and trust it. You know, it's interesting, when he first came over to the States, one of the things that all of us sat in awe, I remember, never saw anybody kill the cue ball the way he does. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Most full players, most of the pros back then would hit the ball, go across the table and back again, kind of muscle the shots. Not Efren. I saw him the first time he played. in Houston, 1985 was the first time I ever saw anybody could hold the cue ball the way he does. Wait a minute, Efren fell for that. I can't believe it. Justin just said you got to break from the center. And Efren goes, oh, okay, no problem. I'll still beat you, kid. Don't worry about it. All right, shot maker's delight. Got to bear down and make this. Nothing bad's gonna come out of it. You just make it. We'll cross play it in the corner, in the same corner. Could you roll it? No. Nope. Got a little fortunate there though. Left a bank for Justin. Hard not to go for this bank. There's a few different defensive shots, but we got to go for it here. Follow a little bit with right, left spin just a hair. Come out for the 2. Oh, too long. Maybe he was lucky there that the cue ball got behind the 2. Efren's going to be jacked up over this 2 ball. Yuck. Oh, baby. Why'd you hit it? Nice shot. I mean, excuse me. Gonna wake the crowd up. That was a thing of beauty right there. He is in the zone, people. That's right. Got my grandson reminding everybody to give some appreciation here. Oh, hit a little thick, but it's gonna work out okay. It's gonna go across, a little bit of low right, get on the other side. Perfect. And he is loose as a goose right now, and just a thing of beauty when a player of his caliber just doesn't take any time, just where's the next shot. When your confidence, he was struggling in the beginning, making some mistakes, missing some balls, and all of a sudden, a player like Efren finds his gear, and you could be ahead 14-2. And you may or may not shoot again. If he can get his break, keep working, you better look out. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It looked like it was going to be the Justin Martin show there. Efren is not having it. Yeah, Justin is sitting here, you're right, scratching his head, just kind of giggling. Going, well, all right. Really? No, it was a scratch. Pretty much went straight in there. So now Justin's back at the table. We haven't seen him at the table here for a while. With an open opportunity. 3 ball is well guarded there by the 7-8. He's going to have to get just perfect on that. He's going to have to I think he's thinking the wrong ball here. Or is he looking at position? I'm not sure. Shooting the one ball, buddy. All right, it's planning it out. A little tricky getting down here on the 2 ball just right. Does not want to be straight in. Want too much of an angle. He needs to get on that 3 ball that's right on the rail. Oh, too short. No, I don't think he got there. He's smiling. You know, some Efren firing back at him. He knew he had to do something here. Just came up a hair short. He wanted an angle, but one more turn of the cue ball, he would have been perfect. But now he's gonna, if he wants to go offense, he's gonna have to go rail first. Oh, he's looking to duck. All right, so he's looking for a solid hit here, hit and stick, sending the cue ball just past the 4 and 6. Cue ball should drift forward towards the pocket a little bit if he gets a good hit. He might end up getting completely snookered here, so we'll see. Nope, hit the wrong side of it. Is he gonna get, well, he made the 2, but, all right, the good thing about this is just all about really hitting the correct side of this 3. Hit it nice and soft. Half ball hit, you should be able to hit the 3 into the rail and freeze the cue ball up behind the 7-8. I hit a rail, perfect, beautiful. Good speed, good judgment there. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Excuse me. Well played. Most Americans know Efren as Efren Reyes or as the magician, but in his home country of the Philippines, and many people here know him as Bata, which means kid. He started when he was really young, and that was his nickname for a long time and still is over there. One of the most creative players who ever played this game. Oh, hit that good! Hit that pretty well, didn't he? All right, he's got an open shot at the 4. The question is, can he avoid going into the 9 ball? I think so. To be able to roll it down towards the 5. Nice. Nice, just enough. 7-8 looks good as a combo. To be able to just slice this in with a little bit of right spin. These are the shots when you're hitting this thin, you got to hit it a little bit thinner than you think. The cue ball will grab it just a little bit. Firm hit, you can hit it just to cut it in. Soft hit, you got to hit it a little bit more. Put a little right on it helps. Efren just took the lead after being down the entire match, but it looks like Justin has a great opportunity here to tie it up 7-7. Again, this is a race to 15. know, he left himself tougher than he wanted there, that's for sure. But he's on the correct side. Just got to find the spot and then hit it with a little bit of low left. 7 is going to stay pretty much where it is. It's the combo right. He needs to come out a little bit. Doesn't matter what angle he gets, as long as it's makeable. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Could have used a little more angle there because now he's going to have to, can't do much but to give himself an angle because he's straight in on the 7. Would have loved to have some angle to work with, but he should be good. Anything but straight. All right. We've got a match, people. All right, hometown boy isn't done yet. Tied it up, 7-7. We got action. Surprised Efren went for that. Justin told me you have to hit him from the center. That wasn't part of the rules when we started. Oh, so he's hitting him from the. I like it. Joey called him out on it. He said, "You better break him from the center." It worked for Efren. Solid. 6 ball goes in. 1 ball goes in. We're gonna get a shot. No, sir. Not even with body English could he stop that from happening. I think you can see a sliver. Just enough to make contact. Yeah, no. Tried that earlier and he ended up hitting the ball in the way, so I don't know. I think it's time to push out here. Somewhere between the 7 and 10. Push out is the shot after the break. The first incoming player is allowed to push out. And by push out, the next player has the option. Now it's up to Efren if he wants this shot or he wants to give it back to Justin. And that's only allowed for the first incoming player after the break. It doesn't matter if it's the breaker or the opponent who's giving it back. Normally, a player will hardly ever give the shot back, but this one looks nasty enough where Efren goes, I don't want any part of it. Justin hitting the left side of the 2 here. And trying to get a thin hit, come down to the other side of the table. And hit it really well. Well done. I don't think he can get to it from behind on the bottom rail. Close. 2 rails is cut off as well. Well, he's looking that he can. Oh, he could hit it even. Oh, wow. How did that not go? Oh, wow. Justin flew out of that chair. Big turnaround there, 7-7. I think Justin knows now that no matter how far he gets ahead, there's no, relaxing on the lures there because Efren's ready to go at any time. Perfect speed. He can come back where the cue ball is now. He could roll it in one rail and play the 7 in the side. Side pockets are tight here. You have an angle, so feeling like he's going to go ahead and come back to center table again. He wanted to get a little farther than that. Oops. I have to go across and back, I think. Yeah, beautiful, perfect. Oh no. I guess that was a good example how tight these pockets are. Like, how did that not go in? Perfect, good play there. Rail first, ladder left. And absolutely perfect speed control. Oops, that was not as perfect. Nice, nice. Don't matter. It don't matter. All right. The Magician regains the lead here, 8-7. Again, race to 15. Efren lives in Angel City in the Philippines. It's him and his wife Susan and their 3 kids. And like I said before, he loves playing chess. That's his favorite hobby, and his favorite game is ball climb. We were playing a little bit of carom here earlier. Ball climb is a great game. Be ball controlled. You don't have to make any balls. There are no pockets on the table. It's playing. Ooh, that was like almost some trash talking by Efren right there. I like it. He's pumping his fist. He got a little lucky there. He can kick this. He can get around it. He's got the 3-7 to hide behind, but I think that one may be too close to the rail, too straight on of an angle. He's trying to send that one ball down to the other side, leave the cue ball right there, just hit and stick. He wants the one to hit right before the side pocket for it to be perfect. No, well, that'll work. That'll work. I get a little giggle there by Justin. I'll take it. see what Efren come up with here. You should obviously definitely hit this as an easy kick, but what do you do? Can you come up with a defensive shot? This is where you don't even guess. I learned a long time ago when I commentate for Efren because he is so stinking creative. Let's see what he's gonna do. That was near perfect right there. It's a good defense. It was almost perfect. Justin can hit the one. I think he can make it, but he could always hit it thin into the rail. A defense. Or can he make it? Oh yeah. No. No. Well, that'll work. Maybe. Oh, he's looking to reverse this. Watch this. See a little bit of reverse on the cue ball. He's trying to go next to the 4, between the 3-7. Yeah, baby. Oh, wow. Nice try. That was close. And that cue ball would have been heading right over there towards the 2 also. So big break for Justin there. We didn't hit that. Justin, who is, when he's not on the road, is a house pro here and has been for a while at Breaktime Billiards. Breaktime here in Wilmington is who brought Efren here to give us this treat. Right, nice little stun shot here to come out for the 3. Oh, we followed it for the 3 on the side. Nice shot, nice speed. Perfect to stay there for the 4. Great opportunity here for Justin to tie this match up 8-8. You just put a little bit of hair of right if he wants to come out where the cue ball is now. That was great speed right there to come straight out. Just got that beautiful, beautiful cue ball control. Really started looking there that Justin was going to walk away with this. Efren couldn't quite find his game. Justin was looking really, really, really good. And then all of a sudden, here comes Efren. Put some pressure on Justin, and this is what you need if you want to be able to get into the next level, is you need to get that pressure on you. Everybody can run racks at this level when you're practicing or just playing for fun. But when you're feeling that pressure, you want to win, whether it's a tournament, an exhibition match, a money match, you're playing somebody you just plain don't like. No matter. You feel that you need to get under that pressure where you can still perform even though you're nervous as can be. And most players that you talk to love the nerves, because if you don't feel nervous, you don't want to be too nervous, but if you don't feel it, your history, you will never get into that focus. Well, it's not. It's just like, what do I want to ask? Oh, that's a solid break. A lot of noise, but new shooter. You have to play a smooth, slow stroke here or smack it, but not on these pockets. I'm going to follow it up a little bit. I'm going to slow roll this one ball in, I would think, no? Let's see. Leave this in the rail and back out again. Oh, we got it. You got to nail those. It's not going to be easy getting on this 3-ball here. I'm going to have to let it stroke out, I think. I don't think you can just slow roll this in to get on the 3. A little too thin to draw it into the side rail, bottom cushion, and back up again. Oh, baby. Oh, he just clipped that 10 ball. Oh, wait a minute. Well, oh, boy. Got one of those easy little saves. He could just roll the 3 ball behind the 7-6. There's no bank there that well, maybe there's a bank available. I wonder if that 3 ball goes by the 6 ball. Worth a look. Do you go for it or do you duck? What do you think, Levi? Should he go for it? I don't know. He went for it. Oh my God. How did that not go in? Oh, he got away with one. Efren says, where's the 10? Well, hitting this, if you hit the bottom part of the three ball, you have about 75% chance of scratching in that corner, and they put a lot of draw on it. You don't want to be flirting with that. Oh, nice. He tried the double shot there. Rail first, if you made a 3 or the 10 ball. Great shot, but he's left bank on this 10 ball for Justin. That was a great attempt there. Boy, you hit that good. All right, some oohs and ahs out of the crowd here. This time Justin did not get away with it. Open shot here for Efren. And he's got the angle just to come up here for the 5. And it's laying awfully pretty. Oops. Didn't quite get there. Just enough to make it, but he wanted to get about a foot longer than that. That was one of the few position shots he's been off speed-wise. Come around 3 rails. No problemo. And best angle you can have here to get back on the 8. And this is the way it's been going the last few racks. It's just, ever since Efren tied it up, as Efren gets up 1, and then here comes Justin, ties it back up, and here's Efren again, taking that 1-point lead, and Justin said, I don't need you to hit another ball to warm up on, for crying out loud. Yeah, there's no practicing in the middle of the game. Justin, what pamphlet have you been reading? All right. Score is 9-8. Favor of the magician, Efren Bata Reyes. Race to 15. And he said, forget about that straight on. I'm going back to this side break again. That 3 ball came in handy. And again, like I said earlier, that is the one part of Efren's game that he has never been real happy with, is the break. God knows how many championships he would have won if he'd had the break of some of these other champions. The game's always been there, but these young kids, they study and work on the break for hours a day, and when the break is working, it's tough to deal with. And control of the cue ball after the break, and following to where you have a shot at the 1 ball after the break. And learning the table, if it's not breaking right from one side, you go to the other and you move it around. And the cut break and the power break, you got to have it all. It's going to hit the 8. No, we just barely got by it, right down there by the 10. Couple of different defensive shots. He could just go ahead and go for it, cutting in the corner. The problem with that is cue ball's going in the wrong direction. Might be able to bank it up. Got a lot of balls to hide behind. He picked one. Oh, he went, oh my God, he went for the 10. I didn't think he could avoid the catch without drawing it. That's what I mean about this guy. You never know what he's going to do. There's not a lot of pros that would just fire at that 10 ball. They come up with some kind of a boring safety nowadays, all these young kids. That is so cool. That was so cool. I wish we had a replay because that was so cool. All right. 10-8. That 10 ball was flirting with the pocket. Well, Efren got a bit of a break here. I feel like Justin has had a lot of these where he's trying to figure out, can I hit a sliver of it? No reason to jump it here. That you can see the 5-6, that combo is near impossible, very difficult at best, even if you have ball in hand there, but he's looking to push out. Yeah, George, the only difference between you and me is I can make a ball. All right. Tricky spot to be in, tricky spot. And I'll go ahead and do, I think, what the smart move is here and just push out. And you can't do anything good defensively with a kick, and you don't like it, then just go ahead and push out. We'll see if Efren's going to take this one. Last time he gave it back, and he didn't like the result after that. Justin played a really good defense on him. Efren's been a little bit lazy. He's not going over to look at it. Standing over here, and he's hitting it back to him. Justin's all smiles. He likes it. The people behind me in the cheap seats are really getting loud and rowdy. All right, see if we can hold the cue ball here. Send it one to the other side. Oh, he's cutting it into those balls. Well, nah. Trying to get that cue ball behind the 2. Oh my God, I have people from, I don't know, Fayetteville or somewhere weird here. Shot. You might make this, 2 rails. You want to hit this right before the side. Come up and cut this into the side pocket. This is worth taking a look as far as deciding what you want to do with the cue ball here, because it's very makeable. But you don't even really need any spin. The angle he has, you can just go right before the corner. A tad of right. Worst case scenario, I might get a good defensive shot out of it, considering the 7 is where it is. He went one rail. Oh, that's okay. Almost worked. I like the 2 rail there because if you hit it a little too thick, then you leave nothing for your opponent. And it's very makeable that way. And you come out for position, he would have been right out towards the 2. But Efren's got a long way to go. That 5, 6. He's gonna have to take care of fairly quickly. Is he doing it now? We got to slam this pretty good. No. Whoops. All right, perfect angle to go down. So he can make the 4 and the side. To get there. Enough angle to get on, break these up. Big shot here. 10-8. Did you make this? Joey, but Nakani, who's reffing today, is going, wait, what? Oh my, no question. So smooth. No problem. Little rail first, just enough. That was a close. Joey was looking like, am I supposed to make the hit call here? I have to tell you that it's makes my heart happy, the fact that everybody here got to see the magician kind of in action here when you start loosening up the stroke a little bit and finding his rhythm, because it is a thing of beauty when he does his thing. His stroke is just so loose, so smooth, soft like butter. All right. Score is now 11-8. Taking a 5-minute break. Score is 11-8.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh my God. I saw your face over there going, he's shooting. On the 2-ball? Yeah, no, on the 5-ball just now. I saw you going like this. No, I did that with the 2-ball earlier too. The 2-ball that he cut in his tracks on.
Is that something you would do?
Yeah, shame on you. There's cameras, people. Yeah, it is. I mean,
Can we like slow motion
Efren
play?
didn't slip me a 20. I mean, Efren didn't slip
I
me
can see
anything.
him going.
Hey, Efren was good, right?
Yeah.
Good, man.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You look really professional out there, by the way. Your little gloves and your little, you know.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I watched all the time. I've seen it once or twice. You know, like, the holiday, that's it.
I love it when you got those two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah, maybe, maybe I'll get hired by Predator. Yeah.
I know people.
Hey,
I
I'm
do
down.
know people. Want a rough job.
Hold on.
Simultaneous.
That's what I'll do.
We're gonna count this one first, and then I'll start somebody else. Mix them up for me. Mix them, no, mix them up, mix them up. Justin, mix them up.
No, because of this.
Mix up, mix up, mix up. You got one ticket for this second. Can you read it loud enough? Hey guys, quiet.
Efren just picked a ticket. This is for the queue.
For the first deck. I got
All right,
one more
listen
to
up.
count.
793 562. 793
Hey, wasn't she collecting the money?
Oh!
Hey, pick!
He picked it, not me. I want none of you. Okay, winner. And now I have one more Christmas house. Where you at?
Hey, I'm gonna give you the money this time on that one.
Dad, I'm gonna start second one. I'm gonna start second one.
All right, guys, we're going to resume. Please, quiet.
Yeah, that's it.
Fastest 5 minutes ever. Well, Justin has had a lot of these situations where you can maybe see a sliver of the ball, but no real defense. Is he going for the 10 again? Again, normally you're looking for what defense they're going to play, but judging from that last combo he made, no. Yeah, that's all right. That's not too bad. We'll take that in the jam. I love Justin's appreciation too for the stuff that Efren comes up with. Just a smile and a nod, giving him his due. These are the kind of shots you pretty much just have to make contact. You can try to play one side or the other. Obviously, the main thing is to make contact. You got two options. You slam it to hope something good is going to happen, or you do that. How'd you hit it, Justin? Nice shot. Left a shot on the one, but it was still a really good shot. Could have ended a lot better than that. Shot maker's delight here. Got to make this 1, 2 is automatic. 3 is going to be a bit of an issue, so he's looking where he wants to be here to be able to avoid having to play the 3 in one of those 2 corner pockets. He needs to be able to do something. Oh, off the 10? That could be good, he says. Didn't work out. Gave Justin a great opportunity here to close it in a little bit. 11-9 versus 12-8. Big, 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 big difference. Race to 15. Certain racks are more pivotal than others, and this is definitely one of them, being what the score is. I think that's where you want her to be. He has the slightest bit angle. He might be able to go into the bottom cushion in between the 3 and 4. Play the 3 either in the side or in the opposite corner. Oh, he hit it way too firm. Holy moly. Tried to go into the 4 ball right there. Well, if he's going offensively, which I would think he is at this point, could cut this 3 ball into the left-hand corner. He might be able to make a carom on the 4 at the same time. So one or the other. It makes them both. He's got the 5 right there on the side. They focus on the 3 first. Cue ball definitely is heading towards the 4. Oh, he went defensively. That was, wow. That was surprising, actually. I thought he was going to fire that up. And it looks like he's got just enough of an angle to be able to. He's going, eh. I guess he doesn't. I thought he had enough of an angle to go ahead and hit it with high. And try to pound it. Watch out so it doesn't fly off the table. Oh, baby. How'd you hit it? Yeah, that deserves some applause. That was pretty. Oh, he skidded. He played that with some reverse and it skidded on him. That was surprising. Justin says, I'll take it. And this is Justin's to have right here. I'd be very surprised if it didn't close it into 11-9. Everything is laying awfully pretty. Automatic position on every single ball here. All you gotta do is Play a little bit of speed control, making sure you're on the correct side of the ball, and just slam this in. Back out for the 7. Side pocket, just a little bit of an angle, just like that. We'll see how pivotal this rack turned out to be in the final score here. And after Efren got on a roll and found his game, this is about the first time that we saw a little bit of a oops in his stroke. I don't think that skid was because of dirt on the ball or anything like that. It was just when he hit that ball with that much reverse, we got to overcut it a bit. Ooh, wanted to get off the rail. All right, we got action. 11-9. Justin did what he needed to do right there. Part of this game when you're playing a long race is to do what you're supposed to do, and the other part is to take advantage of the other player's mistake. And sometimes you just gotta wait. Sometimes you just gotta wait and be patient and hope they make a mistake and be ready to play. Joey was making sure in case there was dirt on that 4 ball that skidded that he was going to clean it up real well. Joey's happy so far. He hasn't had to make any calls, any hit calls, any uncomfortable. Mr. Reyes, you fouled, maybe? Did you? There's a solid break. Anything go? 5 ball went. And we have a shot at the 1 ball. Oh, we have a shot in the side. Perfect stroke, perfect speed. A little straighter than he wanted to be. Maybe a little trickier getting out for the 3 balls, so he might have more of an angle than he'd like. But he'll take it. Beautiful. Again, I don't know about y'all, but really appreciative here to Breaktime and the Braga family for deciding to invite Efren to come here, put this whole thing together. Real treat for everybody here in North Carolina, South Carolina to have the opportunity to see Justin, which a lot of players have seen practicing for hours and hours on these tables here at home. But to be able to see the wow, the GOAT doing his thing. Most of these guys have never been to a professional event, and if you have, was Efren here. But to be able to see him, that was just a little bit of a, not a sign of weakness, just I think, lack of focus on 1 ball. You know, you need to run around the table a little bit, be an athlete, move around a little bit when you're when you're down, it's like everything matters. Making that one shot, you gotta really stay down, really focus on that shot. Efren got a little too far, and what a break for Justin. He's jacked up over the 8 a little bit, but the fact that he's back at the table is good enough for him right now. He's gonna have to just deal with it. Happy to be back. Anytime you're jacked up a little bit, you want to move your hand forward a little bit on the cue and really stay down. Nicely done. 6 ball goes in the side. Feet on this 5 ball. He can go hit a little bit of right spin. That'll help make that 5 ball. He can go into the bottom cushion, side cushion, or he can decide to just go straight down. The position on the 6 in the side. Oh. Okay. Well, he's smiling. Efren's going, get out of my way, kid. I'm focused here. I wonder if he's going to try to go 2 rails here with the cue ball, get behind the 6-7. No, oh, he went for it. Forget all that. Somebody will make this 5 ball, I swear. Got a great path here to get around this 8. And just avoiding the 7. Oh, I thought he was going to avoid the 7. All right, a twofer. Left himself a tester, though, didn't he? Duck. Oh, no problem. Eagle eye, nice shot. All right. Turn 11, getting closer. This match has gone like many do, which is back and forth. Justin brings it within 1. Eight ball, 4 ball, and did that 2 ball get there just in time? It did. He's got a shot at the side pocket. Weird angle. Check it out. Amazing to me how many great players are left-handed. I don't know if that's got something to do with the left brain, right brain thing, but it is, percentage-wise, an awful lot of great players who are left-handed. hold the cue ball there. A lot of left draw, low left. Hold the cue ball. You don't want to send it down there. Just trust it when you're this close together. You just got to trust you pick the right spot. Oh. See how much that's going to hurt him. That was close to being perfect. He overcuts it a little bit more than that. It should come out for straight in shot on the 2. Now instead, Efren's got some work to do here. This doesn't look easy at all. It's a super, super thin cut if he can even make it in the side. He doesn't like it. Yeah, he doesn't like it at all. May have to cut it down in the corner. Oh, no. Thin to win, but that wasn't a little too thin, maybe. Big break for Justin. And Justin is sponsored on tour now, which is the biggest thing in your pool player's career, especially early on, is to be able to find a sponsor. Uh-oh, did he just do that? Oh, wow. Didn't quite pick his spot on the rail that he wanted to go to, and an opportunity for Efren here, get up 12-10. That could have, should have, would have been a tied ball game right there. All right, far from over, but Efren now needs 3 to take this match. Huge opportunity missed there for Justin. Justin, who has come such a long way in his career in a short time since he decided to go all out. Justin, sponsored by Predator Cues and Premier Billiards, and he loves the game of 10 ball. Started playing at 13. In some worlds, that's late. I started playing at 14. I have a lot of players start playing at 5, 7, 8, 9 years old. But if you have some talent to go with it, then it's just the work that you put into it, and that's what he's decided to commit himself to now, and it's totally changed his game, and it's still evolving. And Justin's favorite player, Efren Reyes. Yeah. He's not alone on that. But Justin's going back on the road again. It's going to Cajun Close Classic, Bayou State Classic, and Skinny Bob's 9-Ball Classic, Las Vegas Open, World 10-Ball Championship. So he's hitting the road and doing what you got to do to get it done. and then practicing here at break time on his predator table while he's home. All right, I'm going to get up here and get the slightest bit of an angle on the 4. 4 to the 5 to the 6. 5 to the 6 is going to be the key to be able to get over for the 7. Unless that 7-9 goes, it could be dead. I mean, it's not completely dead. You may be able to throw it. Pocket that, so it's not as big of a deal. If that's the case, then I'm thinking Justin is going to take care of this rack here. He's looking over at the 7, so maybe the 9 isn't dead. Nice touch here to get on the 6. Oh. Well, didn't leave much. Bata's gonna have to come with something here, boy. I don't think he can bank it either, making this and trying to come over. Oh, that would have been, that doesn't hit the point in the side pocket. He would have been perfect. Just in time, though. It hit that side, and he just came straight out and gave Justin a shot. But again, being where the 7 is, this is no cakewalk here. Whoops. Does he have it in the side? Judging from his facial expression, he does. It's a severe cut. You got to really trust it. One of those where you have to sense where the side pocket is. You can't see it out the corner of your eye. So you pick your spot when you're down, and then you get down and shoot it. Nice. Nice shot. All right. I'm loving the tempo he plays in, I swear, right now. Don't take too much time. Move around the table. Take your time when you're down, not when you're standing up. All right. We got action. Hometown favorite, about to get it within 1. All right. 12-11. Danny. They know me so well. And that was, I don't know who gave me that one. They know me so well up there. These are my, I remember who got me that. I was saying thank you, but I have no idea now. Might have been tied. They sold so few they could have had little tables they had. Uh-oh. Those are the ones that potentially you wake up tomorrow morning and go, I can't believe I just scratched them. You know, those little moments where you make one little mistake, lose your concentration for 1 second, and it'll keep you from sleeping for quite a few days. All right, so key shot here obviously is the 4-ball. Get the angle, get on the other side. Oof. And did he hold it enough? Yeah, he can roll it up and play the 4-ball down in the far corner. Nice drift shot there. See how instead of just rolling it up, he went ahead and hit that center ball just high enough to where he got the ball followed enough. You don't have to baby the ball. Ooh. That was surprising to me. I thought he was just going to roll it a little bit more and stay on that side of the table. And now he's in a bit of a jam. Thin cut here. You have to look at the path of the cue ball. You can go bottom cushion around the 7 to the side, down to the bottom cushion and come out. The cue ball kind of in line with the 8 there. He's got to hit this with some speed. Oh, he's going the other way? The only way he would go the other way is because he doesn't want to have to use the bridge. Most players, but at this point, you know, Efren is old school, kind of like I am. I don't even have those extender things that they put on. Apparently, neither does Efren. I don't. I don't have a glove. I don't have an extender. I still play with a maple shaft. So you go, Efren. He's going left-handed here instead, just not to have to use the bridge. And how did he hit it? Holy crap. Yeah, that's pretty good. And look at the speed he hit it with. Those are the shots I was talking about, the way he kills the cue ball. In other words, he makes it slow down by hitting the low hit. It's just, it blows my mind. Nobody had ever seen that when he came on the scene back in 1985 at Reds in Houston. It was, I mean, every man, woman, pro went home and worked on the way he moves the cue ball around. He just makes a dance. And something fell off the bleachers and they never even faced it. In the heart of the pocket to take a 13-11 lead. How old's Justin? 20, 23. I mean, what sports can you see a 23 and a 68-year-old go head to head? And I mean, it's just the coolest game in the world, I swear. All right, 13-11. One little mistake there by Justin, and Efren jumped on the opportunity to take advantage. Could he make a ball on the break? Nope. Justin's back in action again. Ugh, not an easy path to make it happen. That's the thing about 10 ball. It's amazing from 9 ball to 10 ball how one ball on the table. Obviously, the break makes a difference. Harder to make a ball on the break on 10 ball, but even that one ball tends to make a big difference. How the balls break and being able to get shot after the break. Nice shot, Justin. Hard to tell if that 8-ball is makeable even. Can he hit enough of the 2-8 combo? He must be. He's looking at it like it's definitely going in. It didn't look like it, but I don't know. It says, I got this. I know what to do here. Did he get out far? Oh, yeah, of course he did. What am I thinking? No, of course he did. Justin's father, Jason, and Joey Bunicani, who's refereeing, they're kind of giggling over there. Say, yeah, of course he did. Just the tiniest little mistakes. Playing great pool, but how do you control those little mistakes you make along the way? There's such a small margin between a lot of these phenomenal kids that are playing right now and being a world beater. And the key is to try to figure it out, allow yourself to win, forgive yourself for mistakes, have fun when you're playing, and wait for it. Oh, see, that's so Efren right there. That was great. It is smacking and it dies. I think that's my favorite part. I mean, that was a little bit of a mix, but watching Efren is the creative ways he shoots, and it's just different from everyone else. It's different from the Europeans, like I said before. It's different from the American players. It's different from the European players. It's just Efren being the magic man. And this to put him on the hill, people, and some love from the crowd there. Score is 14-11. Not over yet. But Bata is feeling it. Started out a little bit rough. Justin started out firing and playing great.
Come on, get it going.
The crowd says you got Efren right where you want him. Oh, wait a minute. Justin flew out of his chair. Flew out of his chair. And what a nice rack he's faced with. Okay. Nothing straight in here except for the ball in hand if he wants it. I think he's going to give himself an angle on the 3 here to break up the 4-7. Is he going into him now? Well, didn't quite work out. Here's where I like to kind of draw the cue ball. I just like to hit a solid hit on this 3-ball, draw the cue ball, raise the rail a little bit of right, going towards the 7-4. 3 balls going to the other side of the table. Maybe he can hit and stick here. I think it'll go, doesn't it? He's aiming it like it'll go. He's looking at it. This would be one heck of a run out if he gets out here, boy. It would be incredibly impressive with this mess that he walked into. Get across. Oh boy. Efren, too much speed, kiddo. Imagine having some lessons with Efren. Oh, not enough speed. I don't know how Justin avoided saying that. No, that's just hung up. Tight pockets. Great opportunity. This might be Justin's last chance right here. Efren on the hill. Justin needs 4. I'm sitting here talking to Alan and Alex, and that is the one thing. So many people talk about the size of the pocket. These are 4 1/4, but so much has to do with how deep the lip goes on the slate. In other words, you can have a 4-inch, 3 3/4 inch pocket, but if the slate is not very deep, then you can actually, it'll play easier than a 4.5 inch. Oh, you didn't want to do that, Justin. These pockets, the same thing with how open are they, and if they're cut straighter, they're going to be much more unforgiving. And then you go to a snooker table, a true snooker table with a rounded pocket, and you can't even touch the rail. So, I mean, you have so many different, you got to just play what's there. I say that all the time to our players in the APA. The table rolls off to the right. Well, it rolls up for everybody. So pay attention. The table rolls off to the right. Don't slow roll the ball on that particular pocket. It's the same thing with these tables. Sometimes you play on a Connolly, sometimes on a Predator, sometimes on a Brunswick, sometimes on a Diamond. Different cloth, different balls, different lighting. You just gotta be the first one to adjust, or you can whine your way through it, but then you're pretty much done. Good shot there, Justin. Is he gonna cut off the angle? I think that he can just get around the 8. Just, oh, can he go right into it? He can hit it. What's he doing now? Nice shot. Nice shot. How's that speed? Work on your speed, Efren. Okay, this big shot for Justin here, boy. These are the shots that you need to spend hours working on. Okay, so do I go 2 rails here, try to get a thicker hit? Then the 7 has to hit a rail, which means hit the bottom rail. No, we'll see what he's going to come up with here. Is he actually trying to go 3 rails? I like it. He's going all out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Still alive. Still alive. Smart backup plan. Did he get there? Wow. Wow. Holy crap. No, did he miss that one? Yes. Justin says, hush, I'm okay with that. Nice shot. Pretty good answer there. Still alive. All right. Far from over, people. We're at 14-12. But we want to appreciate and say thank you to Mr. Reyes there, because I think there's about 40 people in this room that are going to try to figure out what he did on that ball there. That was pretty. Nothing. No shot for most humans anyway. Nothing wrong with that one, huh? All right, it'll work. That was all right. That's all right. This is like threading a needle here, getting in position on this 4. As he stays in the center of the table. He did. Gotta slow down. Perfect. Shocker. Uh-oh. Getting a little fancy there, so they're just taking the up and down, coming around. See what we're gonna do here. Coming around. Oh, that would have been awfully pretty. Okay, Justin. Still motoring. It's not an easy one over this 8 ball, but much tougher because he's been sitting for a while. You're hoping for a little bit easier than that. Justin has a good short backstroke though. Yeah, there you go. Nice shot, Justin. That's another one that takes hours and hours of practice shooting over a ball. Messes with your aim. Slightest bit of spin on the cue ball, that's going to throw it off. Beautiful. All right, no room for errors now. Magic Man is on the hill. Just got to get it done here. Hope to make a ball on the break after this. Got to get out. Perfect. Bring it back with some low left, low right. Here we go. I like that smooth instead of slamming it. I like how smooth you stroke that. Just let the English take it. Okay. $14-13. Well, it promised to be a great match. The kind of the young gun and the living legend, and this is where we're at. And Joey, you're doing a fine job. Refereeing, wrecking the balls. He's been worried about a few hits here with Efren, and then he's been floored at what he comes up with. Not something you want to do is call a foul on Efren Reyes. He was a little nervous about that. Called fouls probably on Justin before, but you didn't want to do that on Efren. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bit of a smorgasbord here. 2 to the 3 is the shot. And that's about it. You can hold on to that cue ball control. Obviously not making the unforced error, but that's about the only shot that I can see that can create the major problem anyway. unless a little careless mistake or let the cue ball get away from him a little bit. Gonna drag the cue ball down here towards the center of the table at a low right. I was gonna say textbook, but it almost didn't get there. Surprised there that he didn't try to draw back for the 4 on the side, but this way you just make this ball and you got built-in position on the 5. He was trying to get around that. If this will work, he'll take it. A little short. Put some spin on this. That'll help make the 9, and it should come around 3 rails, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Efren Bata, Magic Man Reyes, people. He still got it. If there was ever a doubt, fantastic match too by Justin. Oh, see, he's going to be sleeping about these shots now. What is he doing here? Working on that bank shot. That still's not there. All right. Fantastic match between these two. The legend and the legend to be. That's got some work to do. The master still got it. 68 years old. How about Efren Bata Reyes? What a treat for everybody here in Wilmington and for those of you who tuned in. Happy. Such a gentleman. Great, great guy. Classic competitor.
Anybody in?
All right, again, we're going to sign off. Thank you again to Breaktime, for everybody involved, getting Efren here, and what a treat for everybody to be able to watch this guy. And I love that he's going to do a little clinic here with Justin to kind of close it down. So thank you. We appreciate you guys tuning in to watch, and we'll see you next time.